and welcome to this relative motion trick. So, a lot of times some problems are very complicated to do when you have to deal with two motions or three bodies motions, deal with each motion separately and then find something common. But here when you use a relative motion trick, it gets very easy. For this particular problem, even if you don't use the trick, it won't be very difficult to do it without the trick, but I'll just show you how to use the trick for this particular problem. So, if I say that there are two bodies, the first body has this acceleration 4 meter per second square towards the right and has a 0 velocity, and this has a 0 acceleration but an initial velocity towards the right of 1 meter per second, and they have a relative displacement of 10 meter. Now, what will happen is after a certain amount of time, this will still keep going with 1 meter per second, but this particular object's velocity will start increasing, and after a certain amount of time this will overtake that. We need to find that time when the overtake will happen. So, what we can do is find the displacement of this at a certain time t and find the displacement of this after a certain time, after the same time t, and then subtract them and make it equal to 10. That way we will be able to do it. But if I use the relative motion trick, it gets more easier. Let's see how. So, let's put ourselves on this particular block B and let's look at A. So, now I need the acceleration of A with respect to B, which is acceleration of A minus acceleration of B. Remember, my right side is positive, my left side is negative, right. So, UA is plus 4 and AB is 0, right, AA minus AB. So, this is plus 4 meter per second square. This is my acceleration of A with respect to B. Now, I need the velocity of A with respect to B, initial velocity, that is initial velocity of A minus initial velocity of B. Initial velocity of A is 0, initial velocity of B is 1 meter per second, so you have a plus 1 meter per second. So, basically what you will have is minus 1 meter per second, that will be your initial velocity, right. Now, you need the displacement to be covered, right. So, displacement to be covered, if I put myself on B, how much displacement does A need to cover, right? It needs to cover 10 meter towards the right. So, you need to cover 10 meter toward right, that means plus 10, right, that will be your displacement. So, your S is nothing but plus 10. Now, I will just use the second equation of motion. Let us say after a time t this is happening. So, S is equals to UAB, this is UAB into t plus half AAB into t square, that is what will come out, right. So, using this I can just solve it. S is equals to UAB, which is minus 1 into t plus half into AAB is nothing but 4 into t square, right. So, just put all the data together. S is plus 10 by the way. So, you have 10 is equals to minus t plus 2t square, right. Just have a quadratic here, 2t square minus t minus 10 equal to 0. When you solve this particular quantity out, let us say what we get, t is equals to 1 plus or minus under root, this will be 8t plus 1 by 2. So, you have t is equals to 1 plus or minus 9 by 2. So, you have t is equals to 10 by 2, which is, oh by the way, it's 4 here, it's 4. So, you have a 10 by 4 which is 2.5 seconds, or you will have a minus 2 seconds. But minus 2 seconds can be ignored because time can't be negative, so t is equals to 2.5 seconds. So, for a lot of problems when you have two bodies and some relative displacement to be seen, you can use a relative motion trick to solve the problems. In this particular problem, it was not a problem even if you didn't use this trick, but for some problems it does make a difference. So, this is how you use the relative motion trick.